Don't accidentally start it. Okay.
I didn't. Welcome!
Like
Welcome to the Punkery Show interview
It's the Punkery Show
session. Punkery Show interview session with, listen, I changed the name, alright? Because, you know, the CnR Radio Interviews is very bland and England-ish, you know. So it's the Punkery Show interview session, alright? With your hosts, Rashawn, Cash, and Bega jumped in, who, saw Blair's bullshit. Well, this time we got Debo on the show here. What's up, Debo?
Hey, what up, guys? What up?
There you go. We were supposed to have you a long time ago, but don't you remember when Warlord said, "No, you're too new," or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. He
got denied by PH Kid.
got denied by a small kid, but there you go. We're here today. So Debo, the guy I call Young Neff. First off, how and when did you find CnR?
So it wasn't me that found CnR. It was my brother, and he showed me about it like back in 2012, summer of 2012. He was like, "Yo, this game is fun. It's cops and robbers on GTA San Andreas Online." I didn't believe him because I never knew about Sam. So I saw him playing. It was San Fierro, and I was like, "Yo, this is low-key lit." And then around 2014, 2015, I got my own PC, and then that's when I got into CnR.
To play? Your brother?
No, my brother doesn't play no more.
Yeah, it's always how it is. Somebody gets shown the server, and then they end up playing longer than the person that showed them it. I don't know how that works, but that's how it be.
But yeah, I used to play around 2012 as well.
What, the same name?
I just didn't play a lot. I didn't play a lot because I didn't have my own PC. It was always my brother, so.
Ooh.
He older or younger?
He's older. He was older than me.
Yes.
Did you use the same name? Were you still Debo back then?
Nah. Back then I was like a different. I had multiple accounts because I used to always forget my password.
You used to cheat?
Yeah, I used to cheat. Now also, I don't know if it was me or my brother, but one of us got banned because we wouldn't let us connect anymore. Like a whole good month or so.
So one of y'all did something.
Yeah, I think it was me though. I think I had health hacks or something.
Oh shit, I was joking. There you go. Breaking news. Breaking news out of the studio. Breaking news. I mean, yeah, it's 2019, man. Like, who hasn't cheated? Like, you look at the server right now, you look down the list, you can name 10 people who used to cheat. So, you know, it's fucking normal now. You know, that's how it be.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, too. Also, I think 2 weeks ago, Kesh told me that you told her that you are the better looking and more tamer version of me. Is that true?
I never said that. What the heck?
Yes, you did. What the fuck? I asked in chat, Debo, is it true that you're black? He said yes. I said, are you sexier and like, are you better looking and smarter? And he said, of course, or something.
I never said that.
Oh, fucking destroyed.
Rashawn, must hurt you a bit, Rashawn, because you remember, insecurities and such.
I mean, no, I'm not insecure at it at all. I mean, you know, I'm sure he is more tamer than I am, sure, but you know, about the other thing, who cares? Listen, who cares, right? It doesn't affect me.
I could actually ask worse questions, you know. I wouldn't I wouldn't put it past myself, but
yeah,
I didn't.
Yes, eventually, it's a good thing that you're sick because you won't think of them. So, excellent. Let me see here. So Debo, all right. As you know, I think this is the first time we've had a black dude on the show since Sadiq, and I don't count Sadiq because he's another species. You know, we could have had Uche on the show, but I messed that up. Yeah, we could have because the thought with me was like, Uche ain't gonna go on this faggot show. Like, there ain't no fucking way. And then he was like, me, Cyber, and him were in IRC, and you know, I was like, yeah, there's no way you would have wanted to be on that snitty show. And he was like, oh, I would have accepted. And that's what it is. So, you know.
Sorry, I'll do some sweet talking and we'll get him on the show.
Possibly. So, Debo, you know, I always wondered, you know, because this server is pretty bad with race. So, I wondered if, you know, when you looked at chat. Now, where are you from, first of all? What state are you from?
I'm from Florida.
Oh God. Oh yeah. How do I remember that? How do I forget that? But when you went on the server, right, and you saw how crazy the chat was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What did you think at first?
I just knew that not everyone is American, you know? It's just a bunch of European trolls. That's what I thought. 'Cause I know this game is not full of Americans, so yeah. I just got used to it, honestly.
You stick around. I mean, what is that you like about some that made you stick around? I mean, people are not too nice, right? So.
Yeah.
Yeah, what made you stick around, man?
Yeah, what
What
made you
about
stick
this server makes you stick around? Because I don't know. For me.
Wait, what?
I said, what about this? She asked, what about this server makes you stick around despite the chat being a bunch of cocksuckers? Like, yeah.
I don't know. I just ignore the chat. I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's how it be. Cause you know when I let me see. How old was I when I first played? I was like 14, and you know, I'm from Connecticut, and there ain't nothing that crazy around here as far as that. You know, I grew up around black people, even though people think that's not true. And I didn't have a white friend till I was 18. So when I came up on the server and I saw the chat, I was like, bro, like, people are racist as fuck, man. So
I feel for you.
yeah. So, you know, it was because at the time I played 2 servers, and you know, I went to the other one because I just didn't like anybody. I mean, looking at the chat, just maybe not want to be around this place that much. So, you know, I don't know. I was thinking maybe it's like generational, because what, you're like, how old are you, like 19?
20.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm like 6 years older than you. So you know, I guess we're brought up different, because you know, I noticed that your Discord avatar used to be the fucking, how do I even fucking say it? The Pepe that's a fucking gorilla.
Oh yeah.
So you're a lot more open, and you know,
Yeah.
to that snit, because I'm not really. So better than me. I mean, it's not memer, but it's like you're not as like racially sensitive as I am. Cause,
I mean,
yeah.
I played other games too, so, and I was like the only black person everyone knew, so yeah. I just got used to it, you know. Like I played another game. It was called Combat Arms, and
Oh god.
there was so many white people on that game that they used to always be like, I was into gang stuff and all that. They used to always ask me a bunch of questions about that. So I just got used to it, honestly.
I'm telling you, man.
Are you in gang?
No. If I was, then I would not be playing CnR right now, you know.
Nah,
That's true.
this is Jacksonville, not fucking LA, man.
Yeah.
But why the fuck do you play Combat Arms? I mean, that game fucking is old.
My brother showed me about that too, cause you know I just got a PC like 2014, 15, and he just showed me all these games. Like I was like, oh shoot, I need to try these out. I was into Xbox before PC, so like Xbox 360 type of stuff.
You know, I thought the only people who played Combat Arms were BRs, Noise, and Miss Playboy. I thought those were the only people that played Combat Arms, because the game is mad. I heard it's mad buggy. The game sucks. It's the graphics suck. The game sucks. It just all sucks. So I don't know how y'all can play Combat
Couldn't you
Arms.
say the same about APB?
APG is bad too.
APB is worse than Combat Arms.
Yeah, it's way worse.
Way worse.
In fact, Cash doesn't know what APB even is.
What the fuck is that?
That's not a good thing though. Like,
It's a good thing, yeah. That's true.
I
It's a
heard
good
that.
thing. Just search on Steam APB Reloaded. You'll see what it is. It's a bad game though. But yeah, fucking combat hours. But yeah, let me see. What was I gonna say about the race things? I didn't write any paragraphs here. I guess that was it. Anyway, Debo. So, I know that you love sucky rappers. Is that true? You love
That's right,
sucky
yeah.
rappers, yeah.
Like Trippie Redd, Lil Yachty, yeah, I like that.
Actually, before we started the show today, he was listening to Spotify. I click on his name on Discord, and he's listening to Lil Mosey. Noticed.
Lil Mosey is nice too.
And
Lil
I'm like,
Mosey.
who the fuck is that? Put it in YouTube, and I started listening. Nah, he's okay.
Oh man, I think I'm out of the. I think I feel mad old. You feel me? Because all these dudes. I got a dude. He asks me if I know this fucking rapper, and I'm like, I never listened to that dude. And he's like, what? And I'm like, nah. People be listening to fucking NBA YoungBoy and shit. Fucking what's his name? Lil Yachty too. Juice
WRLD, yeah.
I don't know, man, one of these days I gotta
Why is
listen,
every
man.
black rapper called Lil something?
It's probably Lil Wayne. I don't know. It's probably because of Lil Wayne.
Because there's something to compensate.
Help. But yeah, I think it's because of Lil Wayne. Even though Lil Wayne's a lot better than all of them new cocksuckers like Lil Xan and Lil Pump and all of them dudes. I don't know. I was gonna say, Debo, you gotta list off a bunch of new rappers and tell me and see if I know who they are.
Alright.
So, yeah, do it.
Number 1, The Baby.
Yeah, I've heard it. Yeah, he's the dude that shot the dude in the Walmart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I listened to like 2 songs, and I think you showed me.
There's
Shout out to Hilarious's dumbass for asking for an event at 12 o'clock Saturday.
Gay pride event. Tanner said. Go ahead, Debo. Let me hear some more.
There's YBN Corday. You ever heard of him?
No. No.
Comethazine.
Say it one more time.
Comethazine.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. No. Keep going.
Okay, you have to know this one.
Okay.
Blueface.
Okay, I know Blueface. Yeah, no Blueface.
Alright,
I'm listening though.
NLE Choppa.
You think I'd know because he sounds like El Chapo, but no.
Wait, are you listening to all
He's listing rappers, yeah. Rappers that.
Those one sounded like a pill.
Yeah, Lil Xan sounds like a pill too.
There's Polo G.
Polo G, yeah, I've heard of Polo G. I haven't listened to this either, but Polo G, yeah. In
He's
fact,
a really good one.
oh God, I gotta. You gotta give me a list of these, and I gotta listen to them because I feel like an asshat. You got more? You got more?
There's a YK Osiris.
Fucking hell.
There's a YB in the mirror. There's so many. I can't really list like right here.
There's way too
Or
many.
or we're just gonna, it's
There's
gonna
way
be
too
long.
many. See, like, I remember when I used to listen to a ton of music. I used to listen to fucking Wiz Khalifa, Rick Ross, Wale, fucking Kendrick, J. Cole, Drake, fucking but they're all normie rappers though. That's the thing. Like,
Justin Bieber?
no, I feel like a lot of them dudes are regional. I don't know, like like Boosie, he fucking Louisiana, southern dude. I don't know. Either I'm an old head now, or I just don't listen to enough people.
Well, I never heard pretty much anyone on the list. So
Which list?
Debo's. Yours
list,
I
yeah.
have, but Debo's list is
Yeah,
I'm too far probably
that
to
feels,
regional.
it feels very regional. Are they all from the south?
We don't like
Yeah, from the western.
Ooh, well, no wonder. There you go, kids. I gotta expand the fucking hip hop horizon. You feel me? That's what I gotta do. That's what I gotta do. Speaking of that, so I got a bone to pick with you, Debo. So, and Kesha's not gonna know what we're talking about, so she can sniff. So the other day, I don't know if there are any American football fans out there right now. I know Blair's is. I don't know why he's even on the server, but the other day, you gotta tell me. The other day, you said that Dak Prescott, the quarterback of the Cowboys, is better than Carson Wentz. Can you tell me why and how he is better than Carson Wentz? All right.
All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. I never watched Carson Wentz, but
Wow.
I watched Dak, and from my experience, I think that the Eagles do way better than Nick Foles. But Dak has been like the underdog for the Cowboys, so that's what I think.
Alright, so
and then seeing Dak play against us, it was like, oh my gosh, like this guy's too quick. Like,
oh yeah, I remember that game.
yeah, when we lost 7-40, and when we played with Wentz in London, we almost won. It was just that one. We were just down by one touchdown. Yeah.
You know why?
You know what?
Because it was in London. It was in
Yeah.
London.
I don't know about that now.
Go ahead, Kesh.
You watch basketball as well?
Basketball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
BFM?
Yeah.
What team do you support?
I like any team that Jimmy Butler is in, so I'm gonna like the Miami Heats now.
Jimmy Butler is toxic.
He's still my favorite.
How do you like
though.
that dude? I mean,
What do you think about the Boston Celtics?
The Boston Celtics, I believe that they're not gonna make the playoffs next year because they lost their
what?
their point guard to the Brooklyn Nets.
We got Kemba Walker.
And did the Charlotte Hornets make it to the playoffs? I don't think so.
Alright, so can you tell me the best player that Kemba Walker has ever played with? Exactly.
No one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Alright, this
But
time.
who's gonna be on the Celtics? Jason Tatum, and that's it. A rookie.
Yeah.
Not a rookie, but you know what I mean.
We got Tatum, we got Brown, Hayward's gonna come back next season. All of them players are better than the Hornets ever had, alright? The best player Kemba Walker's ever played with is Malik Monk or Nicholas Batum, and they both are done. Alright, they're done. Well, Batum's done, but so we're gonna go to the playoffs.
I have faith that Celtics gonna make the playoffs actually, because you
Yeah,
know they just picked up Taco Fall and Enes Kanter, so it's gonna be a good season for them too.
Yeah, exactly. And but the thing is, I know we're not gonna win a championship. That's a dark
Of course,
shot. But
it's
at
gonna
least,
be
yeah.
I got Lakers next season for sure.
Yeah. LeBron, AD. We'll see about
Lakers,
that.
it's either Lakers or I gotta go with Rockets. If the whole Chris Paul thing is just solved and everyone's straight, yeah, Rockets got a chance.
Nope, Chris Paul's old. James Harden is a bitch. That team ain't going nowhere.
PJ Tucker's still playing well.
Yeah, he's a great defender and all that, but if Harden don't start playing defense, that team's not going anywhere. At least we know the Warriors aren't winning snit. That's all I want to know. That's all I'm
All
glad
Warriors
for.
need is a great small forward, man. Don't jinx it. You can just pick up someone like that in the snap.
Like who?
I don't know, like some small forward that's underrated, like Harrison Barnes. I know it's not going to be Harrison Barnes for sure.
No, he's not.
They just got rid of him like a couple years ago, so.
Exactly, yeah, he's not coming back. What do you think about D'Angelo Russell?
He's just gonna be with the Warriors for like one season. As soon as Klay Thompson is, straight enough, because they're not gonna let Curry do everything alone. That's smarter than to pick up at D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, he's gonna get traded. In February he'll get traded. That's the stone cold lot, for darn sure. But yeah, the Celtics don't make the playoffs. They're not gonna win the championship though. But speaking of who's not gonna win the championship, the Jaguars and Nick Foles are gonna suck.
I know the Jaguars are not gonna win nothing, because it's just like our defense it just lost like one of their best players, so it's gonna be hard. Like we lost our linebacker.
Well, the thing is too is that this season is finally gonna teach you that Because you also said Nick Foles is better than Carson Wentz, which is stupid.
Yeah, Nick Foles is better than Carson Wentz. Without Nick Foles, the Eagles wouldn't even make the playoffs.
What? Alright, first of all, the season that they made the Super Bowl, alright, Carson Wentz played until week 15, alright? So,
Alright.
he laid the groundwork for Foles to win the Super Bowl, alright? And they would have won with Carson Wentz anyway.
If Wentz was in the Super Bowl, I think Tom Brady would have had his 6th ring by now.
Maybe. I mean, maybe, because Carson Wentz is young, alright? He's young, and, you saw Jared Goff suck, but, you never know, but still, I still think that they would have beaten the Patriots. Shout out to EDP, for sure. Also, switching gears a little bit, remember a few months ago, when, for some reason, now, AgentM asked this, but I'm going to say it right now. For some reason, you deleted the 123 Discord, Harry's Discord. Why'd you do that?
It was my brother, bro. It was not me.
Bullshit. It was bullshit. That is bullshit. All right, complete bullshit. Your brother ain't around no more. All right, tell us, why the fuck would you delete that Discord?
Because I thought it was gonna close. So I just gave them a head start. I was like, you know what? Why not help Harry Thompson, man?
Well,
apparently it did not close, and he still kept it. And yeah, that was a big meme for me.
Was it? Because I noticed one day that, I looked at Discord one day and I saw I wasn't in the Discord anymore, so I was like, the fuck? And then when somebody said you deleted it, so it must have gone somewhere. I mean, because after that, everybody was like, oh, the fuck, Debo deleted Discord, you fucking bitch, and all that, so, something must happen.
I mean, what was so important, though, besides the logs? Like,
the logs are, listen, alright, logs are big history, alright? You can scroll back months and months to see all of the stuff that was ever said in history, you know what I mean? That's a long way away.
Like what? Like NSFW? Yeah. What else?
Well, I didn't have access to that channel, but everything else, like all the logs, logs mean a lot. You know what I mean? It means a lot, and he just took it away.
Through the logs. Are you kidding me?
I mean, this reminds me of the time when Rack Rat was invited to this Discord, the radio Discord, I think, and for some reason somebody gave her admin privileges, and she scrolled up, because that's what Rack Rat does, and she saw my discontent for missing her interview. So yeah.
It was the first time that she realized that you don't like her that much.
It depends what you mean by that much. That's wrong. But anyway, but yeah, it's a lot of logs to be lost, Debo. So that's how it be.
Yeah, and I regret that, because I thought it was gonna close, like I said.
I mean, to your credit though, it did seem like people were like, oh, Discord's dead, blah blah.
CnR's dead, yeah, all that. People would just come and go, like they'll leave for one day. Next thing you know, they'll get re-invited back. I'm like, all right, what's going on? Like, just stay.
Yeah, exactly. Harry was, being all somber, and Rocky would leave every 2 months, saying he's on some fucking hippie trek or some shit to better his life or whatever. And then come back. So I don't really understand what that was about.
Is Titty Boy still in that channel?
No.
No, Titty Boy, he is a Fortnite player. He's a Fortnite player. He's still in that Fortnite grind. He's trying to be a Fortnite pro. In fact, I think there's a channel in that Discord that is called Titty Boy's Mansion to commemorate all the time that they had together. Anyway, the city's gonna change. The The city's gonna change, so we'll take a short break and we'll come back with something. This is the interview session. Welcome back to the interview session. This is Rashawn with my co-host Kesh, and Big is also here. We still got Debo. Show me still here, Debo. Show me still here.
Hello, guys.
Right, there he is. So I saw that Chivo placed a hit on you at the beginning, and before that I laughed for a second because I was going to ask you if you remembered the day that Chivo destroyed you and gave you like 13 hogs. And I was going to also ask you, why is it that everybody in Harry's Discord just loves to mess with Chivo? Just what is it about Chivo that gets everybody going?
I honestly don't know. I don't know why everyone wants to go after Chivo, but I just remember that I didn't do nothing wrong. I just got hogged 13 times or 14 times for nothing. So yeah, that's all I remember.
Didn't do nothing.
We just came to like rape tank him, and I tried to jack his helicopter. So yeah, he fell off and parachuted and died, and he hogged me for DM. So yeah.
Didn't do nothing, and that's...
I mean, if you get jacked on a helicopter, I didn't know that was DM.
Yeah, would you still do it? Would you do it again?
Yeah. Nah.
You would?
No, we
got him killed, so...
Yeah, I got him killed, but it wasn't like on purpose. I just wanted to... Like, he got up himself. Like, I jacked him while he was like, he just got in. But he flew up himself when I was jacking him, so he should have saw that coming.
Oh, well, you know, sometimes when people get jacked to the helicopter, sometimes they get sent to the blades, sometimes they splat, sometimes they just get jacked, so, you know, you never know what would happen. But did you get zeroed that day that you got hogged 2,000 times?
Yeah, I got zeroed.
Oh, and fucking destroyed.
Also $1 million on debt, but that's all covered. Or 2 million, I don't remember.
Yeah, who did you have to suck to get that money to get out of there?
Sampila.
There you go. Gave an instant answer too. There you go. Sampila gave you the money to get out of that. Nice job, Boston service. That's all, yeah. Alright, let's see here. Let's play a game here. All right, we haven't done this in a long time. Obviously, since the change of the show, I guess that fog got thrown out the window, which is great for me because I hated doing it. But Debo, do you remember or know what guess that fog was or is?
I think I remember that when you did it with Harry Thompson. I think I remember.
Yeah, exactly. Where I give you clues and you guess who possibly it might be. Perfect. All right. So for the first time in many months, because you know you're in this community, you know what players are. So for the first time in a long time, it's time to play Guess That Fag. Alright, clue number 1.
No. This fucking game again.
It's only for Devo though, it's only for Devo. Clue number 1. Always the same, this player is a majority Lost Fin Service player.
Another clue, please? Because there's so many.
Not even a guess? There'll be players out there, you know?
There'll be players. There's...
You gotta take a stab, you know? You don't take a stab, man. You know? You never know.
I don't want to say random people, because that'll sound weird.
No, that's the idea. That's the complete idea.
Alright, random LB players.
Random LB player.
Yeah, I don't know.
Saying what? Lucy's saying someone's playing port in the background. Like, Sean, can you turn that shit off?
I have no idea what you're talking about. There's nobody moaning on the radio. What the fuck? Okay, well.
Must be retarded.
Alright, Dave, we'll go to clue number 2 then. Clue number 2, this player was disabled last week. Just put that way. That's too early.
Disabled last.
Last week he was disabled. Who could have been disabled?
Does that count for people who are already disabled?
No, I'm not mentally disabled, but you know, the disabled, the admin disabled. So this player was disabled last week. You're more stumped, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like half of the LV player base. Seriously, like first you say this guy is majority LV player, and then you say, oh, this player has been banned. It's like
Even if you say this guy hates Chivo, it's like fucking.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
really not helping out your bro here.
you know, I expected him to take a few stabs. You feel me? But I'll go to clue number 3 then. Clue number 3 is this player is what you would think is a regular player in game, but he does not have the status on the CnR Discord. That's pretty confusing too.
Zerth?
Wow! Yes! It's Zertz. Yes, that's correct.
I'm correct?
Hell yeah, that's right. It's Zertz. Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I thought. Actually, because
I just know that he's a regular player and he also like gets in a lot of admin trouble and he's LV player, so yeah.
Well, there you go. There you go. I guess now I can say the rest of the clues here. This player is in the 123 Discord, the same one that you deleted. This player was not in the 123 Discord before you deleted it. I wish we got there. Guys, American, part of the LVDM culture, and clue number 8. Clue number 8 would have been this player. No.
NWA, right?
No.
Plays with wax.
Even better, this player hangs out with a tranny. That's clue number 8.
Oh,
plus
I mean, if this was 2017, we could have said that was Machiavelli.
Machiavelli, yeah.
There you go, Zertz was the player. There you go. Alright, now it's time to get into the CnR question congregation. I know I said that differently before. We're gonna start with Cole 003. First question is, what are your thoughts about CnR 2K19?
I'm just glad that it's still up and a lot of people still play it.
There you go. You know, the server's been around for about 12, 13 years. You know, still going. All these kids saying CnR dead. Well, you know, after 13 years, not many things.
There's still 100 players that get on both servers, so I don't consider it dead.
Yeah, exactly.
this might be the first person that didn't bitch when given a chance.
Fuck server 2. What do you say, guys?
I said this might be actually first guest of ours that didn't bitch when given a chance to bitch about it.
Well, yeah, you know, sometimes you gotta be grateful, you feel me? Like I said before, expectations are everything. And it's just like, you know, Debo knows, if, like, for example, the Jaguars aren't expected to do shit next season, so if they get to the playoffs, that's great. But if you're like a Patriots fan and win the Super Bowl every other, you know, year, if they make the playoffs and lose in the first round, well, that is a complete and utter disappointment. So it's all about expectation, you know what I mean? And we still are.
It's a superb owl.
The superb owl, yes, the superb owl. That's how you call it, the Super Bowl, the superb owl. Next question from Cole. She asked, do you listen to either morning coffee jazz music or chill lo-fi beats? If both, which one do you prefer? No.
I only listen to hip hop.
There you go.
Hip hop, pop, and I like classic rock too.
So technically hip hop, lo-fi.
I don't
Also a thing.
I don't know what the fuck lo-fi is.
It's like XXX Tentacion music. No,
No, it's not.
okay, I don't. It's like that. Like, I don't know.
It's just chill music with hip hop mixed in. It's all it is.
Isn't Lofi about to get done for DM?
Yeah, he's banning.
He is?
Yes,
Oh.
he was banning.
Yeah.
But yeah, the music Lofi, I think that's where Lofi got his name from.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
yeah. I I like how Cole said coffee jazz. Is this the 1970s?
No.
Yo, I really like jazz. Actually, it's really good music. I would expect. Sorry, like I'm not racist and stuff, but like you black guys have a history in jazz. You know, you made the jazz go around. So I would expect you to have a liking for jazz. You know, because it's groovy.
I mean,
Enox was listening to that stuff, and so he changed his name to the music.
yeah, that's pretty what a name. But yeah, I mean, jazz is alright. Yeah, it's just lost in time a little bit. But it did, a lot of the music like R&B and all that did evolve from jazz. You know what I mean? So that's how it be. That's how it be. Last question from Cole, and I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be, but she asks on a scale of 1 to 10 to spank. What you said, but on a scale of 1 to 10 to spank Rashawn's butt.
Okay.
Wait,
Nice.
what?
How?
I didn't get it.
She asked on a scale of 1 to 10 to spank Rashawn's butt. How good
Is one
is
supposed
this
to be
show?
at least or best? Like, I don't get it. Let's go to the next question.
I think. No, hold on. I think what she was trying to say is 1 is the least. 10 is
What
good.
sort of spank you would give him? I get from 1 to 10. I
One, I
understand
get-
this.
No.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
No. Okay.
I hope this is new experience for both of you.
Oh my god. Fuck you.
What is this?
It's a
Do you have-
bird. It's a bird, alright? But she's basically asking how good is this show? That's what she's asking. And there's a bird in the background.
The show's it's nice.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll give it a 7.
Yeah, there you go. So on a scale from 1 to 10 to spank Rashawn's butt, it's a 7. Alright, there you go. I don't know why I said
Even
that
the
so
bird wants some of it.
much. Oh no. Let's see. Next one from MessedUpSmiley, and the bird's gonna keep on chirping. I can't do anything about it. But MessedUpSmiley asks, "Have you learned your lesson?"
No, because I still don't know why I got hugged 14 times.
There you go. I mean, that didn't do nothing right there, you know.
But I don't care anymore. Like, that was months ago. But I just find that, not worth the hog 14 times. Like, just because you got jacked on a helicopter. Like, come on now.
Well, like I said, the fight between Chivo versus players of CnR will never end. That's for darn sure. Next one's from IDubstepGuy. He asks, "Debo, are you idiot?" Space question mark. C-Bug is not allow servert. El Mayo. Does he know what he's? Do you know what he's talking about?
Bro, I never knew C-Bug was not allowed. Sorry. I won't do it again.
Did you really not know at the time that C-Bug was not allowed?
I knew C-Bug was not allowed. I don't know what's that question about. I don't C-Bug. I don't even know like how to C-Bug. I mean, I do, but I don't know how to like do it like,
Like in a fight.
all those DMers that do it so well,
Yeah, me neither, and that's why fighting in 2019 is just a waste of time on the server. Let's see. We already asked AgentM's question of why you deleted half the Discord server. Half? What do you mean half? What does he mean half the Discord server?
I don't know.
Oh, I get it. Because you deleted one channel, right? You deleted the main channel, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. So the Discord itself was not deleted. Just the main channel was deleted.
Right.
Okay. So how did I get kicked?
I banned you.
What do you figure?
There could only be one black man in the Discord.
And funny thing is, I could go ban it again, but I don't want to because, there's no point. It's not because I was pissed at anyone. It's just, like I said, I thought the server was going to close.
That's funny because I thought that after that time that you deleted half the Discord, I thought Harry would never let you be admin again. But
I got people DMing me telling me to ban the server again. I'm like, nah. That's not like why. I don't have no hate for them. Like they the reason why, you know, I'm here. Like probably because no one knew me when, you know, when I wasn't with Harry and them. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
I was
you're
probably
right.
still the same guy that would just get disabled like every freaking week for stupid stuff, you know, quitting to avoid and all that, you know.
Damn, you quit to avoid too.
Yeah, I used to always quit to avoid
Nice.
because I used to always like I hate dying unfair. Like that was back in those days. I don't care anymore about, you know, dying unfair, but I used to always quit to avoid because I hate when there's no admins on and I had a bad computer back in those days too, so I couldn't record anything, so I would just quit.
There you go. A lot of stuff has gotten out of a lot of skeletons out the closet now of Debo right now. Look at this snip. Look at that snip. The next one from Harry Thompson. He asked what gave you an interest in SAMP roleplay.
Alright, so it's basically what I just said, and I know this person that also lived in Jacksonville that played CnR. I had the person Skype, and the person was like, the person is tired of DMing, because to be honest, 2016, I really hated CnR. I think everyone hated CnR back in 2016, because, you know, that's when everything was like falling apart till now. But
Wasn't that the time Detective Perry was still around? Yeah, I hated it too.
I think that's before that, right? Do you know who Detective
Yeah.
Perry even is?
never heard of that, but yeah.
There you go. Yeah, it's before 2016.
He's epitome of cancer.
Wait, what happened in 2016? That was that bit. I don't remember.
2016 is when, like, yeah, when DM was like basically allowed on the server, and admins weren't doing crap because, you know, I don't know. I just think 2016 was the worst year of CnR.
I mean, yeah,
But,
that could be. That could have been.
So yeah, I knew this person. He was like, he got tired of CnR and he went to go play this roleplay server. And the roleplay server had like probably 150 players, while CnR barely had like 70 on the first server. So I tried that out. I really liked it, and then that's how I got into it. And I still play on probably the most popular English server now, called LSRP.
What do you play?
But
I mean, what do you roleplay?
I roleplay
Pimp?
one of my characters. I roleplay as like a gang member, and the other one is a cop.
Oh.
And I got banned twice in 2016, so I was like, I need to take a break from CnR and all that. So that's why that gave me interest into roleplay.
I mean, I'm telling you, like, this is San Andreas, you know, and I don't understand how and why roleplay is so popular here and in
Neither.
GTA 5. It doesn't make any sense.
But
to
if
me.
you try it out, you're gonna like it. Like,
Good. I mean, I'm scared of liking it, so I'm not even gonna try it, because the idea of roleplay is just fucked to me. You know, this is a game where you go around shooting people. You feel me? Like, I don't understand. You know, it's typing out, "Hey, open your trunk. Stop your car in the name of the law," or, you know, some crap like that. I just, you know, it just feels weird to me.
Is that guy Princeton Banks or
Princeton
whatever?
Banks, yes, he does.
Does he
yeah.
come from the same server? Did he come from LSRP?
I don't know. I started playing LSRP in 2017, but I played a different one with my friend.
Yeah, I'm sure Princeton Banks is probably on some very high level RP server or some snit. That guy.
Probably that 5M gay shit Department of Justice.
Oh yeah, now 5M Department of Justice is just cancer. I tried that out and I did not like
It's all like microphone required, so.
Yeah, that's too much right there.
Did you play ever the GTA 5 roleplay? It was quite popular on Twitch lately. Like Summit played it.
Well, it's like the only game mode available on.
Oh my god. Yeah, you played 5M a lot?
Yeah, I think it's 5M.
Yeah, it's 5M. But you played 5M a lot too? Not just LSRP?
I tried it out and I did not like it.
No.
I thought I was gonna get into it, but I don't like the whole, you know, voice chat thing. I can't use that a lot, you know.
Oh, yeah, because he'd be fucking yelling or something. Oh my god, that's too much. Imagine if CnR had.
Imagine talking out of character.
Ooh. Yeah, you can't do that. You talk out of character, you get banned. But imagine if Samp or CnR had voice chat. How about that? How would that be?
I actually would prefer like
be people with open mics all the time.
Yes.
If there's like a chance to roleplay with voice or with typing, I would prefer voice probably. Like how do you not get bored of typing? Like, you know, everything needs to be typed out.
Yes, typing is very annoying. You know, it's very annoying.
Do you have like a preset script, like Princeton?
Yeah, do you use keybinds? You use wait, hold on. Yeah, you use roleplay binds like Princeton Banks does.
No, that's bannable in the roleplay server.
Oh god.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
No keybinds allowed. GG. There you go. You have to roleplay from the heart in roleplay servers. Any fakery, any plastic surgery is not allowed. That goes for you, Cash. Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, we've got one from Lucas, which is not actually a question, but more of a statement. And it's in reaction to Harry's question. He said, "Why do you Samp roleplay? That shit is mad whack. Imagine roleplaying and having sex. LMFAO."
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah.
so with the whole sex thing, it's optional out of character to do disgusting roleplay.
No.
So if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it, and I don't do it because you know it's cringe. Imagine doing Samp animations and just role-playing in character. Like, that's weird.
I mean, Cyber seems to be fine of it, even on this server. I remember this time once there was a cow placed in city. I think he had a lot of fun with that cow.
Oh yeah. See. Yeah. Yes.
Well, those retards are always in character, technically.
But yeah, this is like the third time that Debo has. I've said something, and Debo has just given me something I just wouldn't think about. First of all, he said he used to cheat, and now, we put the idea out there of, jokingly, I feel like, role-playing sex, and he actually, says that it's a thing. So, I'll tell you.
Well, what did you think? It's obvious, even here, I seen it on this. A lot of new players ask, after playing a week or so, they always ask, can you get married on this game? Hey, bro, I wouldn't even want to get married in real life. Why would you want to get married in a game?
There's a server in MTA where you can craft a wedding ring and marry people. I don't understand it because it's
Imagine if you could
there's
make
nothing to it.
Imagine if there was a command on this server where you can have sex and then you would have babies and new characters would the fucking pH would spread.
I don't think a server with a rapist command can have a command like that.
Ooh,
okay?
yeah, that's not good. That's not good. But yeah, marriage is a lot different. The idea of marriage on a server is a lot different than
Real life.
I mean, yes,
No,
but it's a lot.
Both are fucking baits.
No, but it's a lot different than role-playing sex, LMFAO. You know what I mean? Those are two different classes. I'll tell you that. And last question here is from Nightblue. Wait, it's not a question. He says 1v1 me in Fortnite. LMAO, little faggot. So he wants a 1v1 in Fortnite.
We already did, and you beat me, so why do you want to do it again?
As first of all, do you still play Fortnite?
I play it from time to time when I have a full squad. I don't like to play solo because the game's garbage. It's not the same as it used to be.
Yeah, but the term "used to be" implies the game was good to begin with.
At some point.
And I don't think the game was ever good. How the fuck
The
was
game
the
was
game good?
good in the beginning because no one knew how to build so much, and it was more like of a first person. Now it's a third person, and there's so many sweaties on the game now that want to become famous.
Wait, so many sweaties
I
you just said?
Yeah,
Okay,
Sweaties, yes,
Yeah.
it's like CS:GO. Imagine CS:GO back in the days when no one was good, and now if you get into a comp, you're gonna get like headshotted every round by someone with the AK, something like that.
Are you better than Roshan at CS?
I don't know. I don't think so because I don't aim. Like I have bad aim on CS:GO.
I would say I'm about 15% better at CSGO than Debo is. Because most of the teams that we've been on, I've usually, been above him. So,
Yeah.
I would say that I am just slightly better than Debo, even though he's Silver Elite, and I'm Silver 4 and I'm stuck. And I haven't played the game in 3 weeks, so I'm pretty sure that my rank's gonna go away, and I'll go back to Silver 1. So, GG. But yeah.
GG.
But yeah, Fort Gay is an awful game. It's always been an awful game. I played that for a week.
I actually...
Awful.
You played when the game was going to trash, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
Because I really don't like Fortnite and it's a terrible game, but I think I played it like when it actually came out, like maybe first few weeks, and I thought it's pretty okay game, but then everyone started doing this like monstrosity things in games, like building fucking huge, like it's just like rooftoping a game, and that like really annoys me. No one used to do this at the start. Like people didn't like build anything to protect themselves. I don't know who came up with that idea, but it just looks like wasteland to me, like full of unfinished buildings, just where people used to fight and protect themselves. I don't know, I really don't like what it turned into, so but I think it went like to shit pretty quickly because it didn't take like for people that long to discover they can build it, get up, and aim at people and have range and fight people like that.
Yeah, and another thing is, if you're new to Fortnite, it's gonna be hard to get good at the game because that means you're gonna have to spend like over probably 5 hours a day just trying to grind,
Yeah.
Like for me, I was lucky because I started in the beginning, so that really helped me because now I'm pretty good at the game. I can win. But if you're like starting now, it's like basically saying this. I'm gonna make it similar to 2K. When you start 2K, you start as a 60 overall, but there's already people that are 90 overall. So where's the matchmaking into that? That's nothing. It's not like CS:GO where matchmaking is a thing. You just go into a random game with a bunch of good players.
Yes. And I don't know, I just don't like the game, like even how it looks these days, with all that building shit and stuff. I mean, like it lost like appeal. Like it had certain like appeal before because it was like free, It wasn't like PUBG. It was like characters that are animated, and it was different, something fresh from all like you had like tons of survival games before. I don't know, like DayZ, H1Z1, PUBG. I mean, like the Forest. Like you have thousands of them, and they're like all pretty much the same, And Fortnite was like the only one that was a bit different. And it like felt fresh at the start, but then it just went into shit so quickly.
The only reason why Fortnite is like popular is because it was free.
Exactly.
If no one knew that, like even streamers know that. Like, only reason why Fortnite is number one is because it was free. If PUBG was free, it would have been number one. Even PUBG was number one until Fortnite came out.
Yeah.
I saw a graph because there's this YouTuber who does like moving bar graphs of stuff over time. That's pretty cool. But PUBG was like number one, number two game on Steam at one point, over like a couple million concurrent players, and it costed cash. You know what I mean? It wasn't cheap either. So but yeah, the $0 price tag really does help, and that's why Apex Legends came out. So
Apex.
Now, I don't know what happened to Apex. Like they were just number one, and then all of a sudden they just fell apart.
It's because of that one dude who played the game. Then once he stopped playing, everyone else stopped playing.
Yeah, I think it's just like those games come out so quickly. I mean, like, it's really hard to keep up, especially like if you don't have a job or something, you know, you like buy games like every now and then. Like, first people played DayZ and they were like, oh, it's an amazing game, you have to buy it. And then I bought it, and then everyone else was already playing H1Z1. Then I bought that. Everyone has moved in onto the PUBG, you know. Then I bought that everyone has moved on to Apex, which is free, I think, yeah?
Yes.
So, but like Apex, I think it was just like that hype, you know? I don't know, like, because the game was free and I think like they had really good, I mean, like their PR did really good work, I think, like just like dishing the game, like kind of like presenting the game to pro players a little bit before the other normal people, you know? So they were like a little bit good before they even started streaming. They were better than the regular person. And I think like when Shroud was streaming Apex, like a lot of people like thought this is like the next shooter, but
Wait, was it
I don't
Shroud?
know.
Yeah, I think it was Shroud. The one.
Yeah, it was Shroud.
Shroud
I don't know if
and
it was an RP server or that game, but once he stopped playing, then everyone stopped playing.
But now like the same thing kind of is happening like with you have like Battalion, you know? Battalion 1942, it's like Call of Duty 2 game mixed with Call of Duty 4, and he said like it's the best shooter, you know, like upcoming shooter, but the game is so fucking broken, it's insane. Like, and I think he also stopped playing it now, so I think like this hype thing just really moves like with Twitchers a lot.
All I can tell from that is basically companies have to bribe Shroud to play something, and then as a reaction, people will start playing it. That's what it feels like.
Of course, like he gets given the game for free, you know, and then like he has like I don't know how many 300,000 people watching him, you know, and only if like a tiny percent, like only 5% of people that watch it will buy the game. That's huge, you know. So that's how it be. Still, he's not selling the bath water, so.
Did you hear about that, Debo? There are streamers and you know, Patreon people, women that are selling bathwater. You gonna buy some?
No.
Help! So, you know, sometimes you gotta get cash any way you can, and put a
Do you
bunch
care
of,
about the items in game, like skins and stuff like that?
Like, on what?
Like on all games, I guess. Fortnite.
CS knives.
No, I don't care about CSGO stuff, but you know, it's CSGO. It's an old game.
About Fortnite.
Fortnite. I used to buy a lot of stuff on Fortnite, but I stopped like for a couple. It's been like probably almost 8 months since I bought something on Fortnite, so I consider that a good thing.
Yeah.
I don't understand how people buy a ton of Fortgay stuff off a free game.
Me neither.
It's a fucking free game. The skins
Only
suck.
bought stuff because I know it was going to be rare, you know. But now it's just not worth nothing.
Thing is, like, there's this game. I think I already told you, Scum, where you're. It's pretty. Like, I think it's also a survival game, but like combined with like you can monitor your temperature and like you have to go shit when you have to go shit and stuff like that. You know?
What?
Ark?
No, it's called. Scum.
Wasn't Scum the one game that was blowing up for a day?
It's funny how a game like that is called Scum.
Yeah, and well, what I'm trying to say is like in Rust, you know, like Rust is also a survival game. You spawn naked, you know, you're just given character, and I guess it's random or something. And the thing is like that intelligence is inverse to your size. So the more intelligent you are in the game, the smaller peanut you have, you know. If you have big peanut, then you're stupid in game. And it works like the same with boobs apparently. But you can buy extension, you know, and there's people that actually buy pixel extension in the game, you know. You buy yourself bigger penis in the game, so you can be intelligent and have a big dick.
Excellent.
That's weird. I would never do that. I would never do.
Yeah, it's better to spend cash on stuff that you know is not going to work in real life than to buy centimeters in a game. GG. Whoever buys that has clearly issues, and their small intelligence is directly related to.
And ironically, a survival game kind of defines you as a player, because we have certain admins that play Rust.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Well, the thing is that this person who has bought extension has showed me the picture, you know? And I said, wow, your character has a small dick. And he was really upset because he bought it, you know? He bought the extension. It was still small. Rest in peace.
So I assume if you stack buy this thing, then it stacks.
No, you can only buy it like once. So I don't know.
That's too bad. That's too bad. See, spent cash for no damn reason.
Who comes up with this shit, you know? Like, who's like the game designer and thinks like, man, this is a good idea, this is gonna sell. But in the end, it does actually sell, yeah.
It
That's
does
the
sell.
funny part.
How? I don't know. I mean, this is...
No, that girl apparently sold all of her bath water as well, you know?
You know, who knows what those buyers of the bathwater are doing with the bathwater, you feel me?
Do you have like, do you collect something or something like that? Like, is there like something that you do spend money on even though it's stupid? Part of weed, probably. Debo?
Yeah, Debo. Do you buy dumb stuff?
No, I don't buy dumb snit.
You don't collect anything, huh? You don't collect...
Probably the dumbest thing I bought. Wait, you mean IRL or?
Yeah, real life.
Have you bought any sex toys that
No.
porn store?
No.
Hell!
I have like 9 people living in my house, so if that package comes in and I'm not here, I'm gonna be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So yeah, I'm not trying to get embarrassed.
They're discreetly packaged, don't worry.
Exactly. That's why...
still, even if it's packaged, like
I just
differently,
I understand like you can sneak in like a dildo or something, right?
there's
But
gonna
like
be someone
those
who's gonna
people,
open it up and see like a fucking chest. Be like, "Who you what, mate?"
I just don't understand how people.
I don't get the point buying it though. Like, what's the point buying those type of stuff?
Yeah, what's the point when the sex drive expires after 5 minutes?
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm weird.
Hell!
Okay, I have a question.
It's true though. I mean,
How many
Yeah,
of you three guys have a American flag outside today?
who? I
Do we have an
None?
American flag on our front
No.
porch?
no.
No.
We're not that type of American to have a flag outside our house.
Come on, it's Independence Day. Hello.
Yeah, well, first
Maybe
of all...
have a little cookout and spend time with family, but
Independence Day for Americans means blowing your finger. Yeah, blowing, yeah. That's what Independence Day is.
Do you have like a cat or something or dog? Because like I scrolled down my Facebook and stuff, and there were like 100 topics or like posts about like how you have to protect your dogs and cats because of the fireworks. So I don't know if you're actually like shooting up your whole country with those fireworks. Is like actually that everyone has fireworks, like every single house, or
not every single
But if
fireworks.
they do, everyone has bottle rockets.
like what RPG?
No, but fire and forget.
Well, see,
Do
I don't-
you,
go ahead.
I wanted to ask him if he also has like a same background, if he's like a Jamaican.
I'm not Jamaican, but I'm African American. Like my parents are from Africa, so that's pretty similar to.
Because I wanted to actually ask you like if instead of like American flag you have Jamaican, some people like that more. They don't have USA flag, but they have Jamaican.
We have the African flag, yeah, or the country my parents are from.
See,
At the
Rashad?
front.
What did you say?
At the front. Like
At
the front.
Like
Yeah.
no, inside the house. Inside the
Oh,
house.
okay.
Why would it be in front of the house? Like
I
that's
don't know.
pretty-
I don't even get.
I don't know. Some people have Costa Rican flag outside, no?
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican?
I don't understand a flag being hanged in the house, but hey, I have a fishing rod on my wall, so hey,
Yeah, what I was gonna say is that I don't know about Vega, but black families do not have the American flag outside their house. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, why would you want to promote a country that was oppressing you for so long? Fuck America.
Yes, and still.
Okay, Russian girly.
Speaking of tamer, yeah. Anyway, you got anything more, Cash?
No, what? I didn't ask a lot anyway.
Oh, I just figured. Yeah, well, that's gonna do it for the interview. Debo, right now, he is with Ludi Fizzy in Las Venturas, going after some guy, and we'll leave him to it. It was a great show, Debo. Glad to have you around, bro.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. So, I don't know what else we're gonna do on this show here, but that's gonna do it for today. For Kesh and Vega, and also Debo, our guest. Wait, first you don't want to shout nobody out or anything?
Shout out to AgentM for calling me a faggot.
Owned. Well, it's okay because AgentM is also a faggot, but
He's a tranny by new standard. Joining the Wax Club.
yeah, there are a lot of trainers on this server now. Gotta get with the times. But for Kesh, Vega, and Debo, this is Rashawn. We'll see you next time on the interview session, if there is another interview.
I didn't hear you. You skipped out.
Whoops! Well, the radio heard me, so that's all that's important.
You were like, see you next time on.
Nice,
Yeah, it was like, see you next time.